To a special feature tonight. Did you know that at some point the Kenya Demographic and Health Survey indicated that 1 out of every 5 Kenyan girls aged between 15 and 19 years was either pregnant or already a mother? Tonight in the series The Bane of Teen Pregnancy, Caroline Kamau and Serfine Achieng Ouma crunched the teenage pregnancy numbers for us.
According to the World Health Organization, each year an estimated 21 million girls aged between 15 to 19 years in developing countries become pregnant, and approximately 12 million of them give birth, and at least 777,000 births occur among girls below 15 years in developing countries. Closer home in Kenya, the Kenya Demographic and Health Survey of 2014 states that 1 in every 5 girls aged between 15 to 19 years is either pregnant or is already a mother. A more recent statistic from the Global Childhood Report of 2020, published by Save the Children, states that Kenya recorded 75 births per 1,000 girls aged 15 to 19 years, a slight decrease from the 82 births per 1,000 girls in the same age bracket that were recorded in 2019, but way higher than the global average for 2020, which was 44 births per 1,000 girls, depicting a sluggish decline in the rates of teenage pregnancies. Dr. Bernard Onyango, a senior researcher and policy analyst at the African Institute for Development Policy, explains this trend.
So we know that more than half of sexually adolescents in Kenya who do not want to become pregnant have what we call an unmet need for modern contraception, meaning they're not using a modern contraceptive. Adolescents. But we can't shy away from this being something that we need to address, because up to 80% of all unintended pregnancies. So surveys have shown that up to 80% and even more of all unintended pregnancies in the country is happening amongst adolescents. So these are issues that really need to be addressed.
However, despite the fact that teen pregnancies have been a menace in the country over the last few years, the latest data shows the numbers peaked in the month of March after schools were closed over the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Kenya Health Information System, 11,795 pregnancies for girls aged 10 to 19 years were recorded at health facilities in Nairobi between January to May. Kakamega followed with 6,686 pregnancies. Homa Bay, 5,961. Kajiado recorded 5,841. Nakuru recorded 5,836. Bungoma, 5,577. While Kisumu recorded 3,189. Allow me to give you details of what happened in Kilifi between the year 2017 to 2021. In 2017, Kilifi recorded 11,252. In 2018, it recorded 15,520. In 2019, Kilifi recorded 982 cases. In 2020, 7,550, and in 2021 it has recorded 1,195 cases so far. Kenneth Miriti from the Department of Health in Kilifi County explains.
During the launch of the strategic plan, it was done on 19th of April 2019. The governor banned disco matangas, and he also retaliated that any person that is known to have a relationship with an underage will be dealt with by the county. And the county commissioner who was present there also stated that the chiefs will be responsible for any girls that are coming pregnant in their area. So that statement coming from very high offices within the county helped us to be able to galvanize various mechanisms to create mitigation factors.
Now, experts attribute this to, among others, sexual exploitation and disruption of access to sexual and reproductive health services.
The COVID-19 situation disrupted the supply chain for family planning methods, so for making it a bit more difficult to access than usual, and also hospital services were disrupted. One, there was attention to the COVID. During this period, again, there were concerns that young people who were being exposed to sexual and gender-based violence, including rape, which could also have an effect.
And during this COVID season, there were many trucks that were parking along the highway. In fact, like all the way from Malaba, passing through the whole of Bungoma until you get to Kakamega on the highway along the Malaba, Eldoret, Nairobi, Malaba highway. There were trucks all the way parked. So practically in every situation, in every town, there was a truck. And those are the ones which really cost us a lot of that big menace. So many girls got pregnant from those trucks.
Now, this group of girls are highly at risk, considering the fact that complications during pregnancy and childbirth are the leading cause of death for girls aged 15 to 19 years. Globally, with babies of adolescent mothers facing a higher risk of low birth weight, preterm delivery, and severe neonatal conditions.
They are prone to a lot of infections. They are failure to thrive because even the enzymes, because now they'll be maybe if you are not able to afford the NAM milk that is formulated for them, they might be tempted to give anything at home, like cow milk. They don't have the enzyme to digest that. So failure to thrive, they'll even get a lot of retardation. They might die because of cold, because now most of them are very poor. They come from very poor households. They cannot even get a nice roof or a warm place to take care of these kids. And most of them are delivering in the village. So losing the kids is very high.
The other issue is that, they are preventable deaths. We know that when teenagers become pregnant, they're physiologically not really ready. And so the levels of complications in pregnancy and childbirth for them are usually could be higher. And so this leads to preventable deaths in this age group.
Moreover, an estimated 5.6 million abortions that occur each year among adolescent girls aged between 15 to 19 years, 3.9 million are unsafe, contributing to the maternal mortality, morbidity, and lasting health problems.
What we know is that, abortion is actually happening in this age group. But as you know, abortion is not legal in this country. Yes, and so what we are able to see, where we are able to see the effects is in numbers around the post-abortal care. So post-abortion care in services when these girls have to seek the services in hospital. But that is still, it really underestimates the numbers because some of them are not getting to the hospital, some of them die before that. But we don't have a very good handle on what the numbers actually look like.
Now, numbers don't lie. The rising trajectory of teenage pregnancies is alarming. It is time to act. It is time to save our children.
Join us tomorrow for the final part of the special series, The Bane of Teenage Pregnancy, to find out what's the missing link in the puzzle of eradicating the teenage pregnancy menace in the country. I am Serfine Achieng, Ouma.
And I am Caroline Kamau.